Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but the lately I've been having some very crappy workouts and I've been getting a lot of footage, so now I'm about to show you like some good workouts. So right now we're doing Z press, and this was a really good PR, 120 for 4. I feel like this press really did carry over very well into my overhead press, because you'll see um, the week after this I went back to overhead press and I did a pretty good PR. So I'm pretty hyped about that. And so now we have a second set. I just do 2 more reps and decrease the weight by about 0.8%. I know it's not 10%, but come on, guys. I mean, come on, guys. But anyways, the presses today, well, that day, we're feeling very good because it's been like 2 weeks since I've done this workout, and I'm just recording this today for the narration, but it's been crazy. And also I want to like point this out for you guys, is that if you ever feel like I'm not giving you guys enough content or anything like that, I really highly recommend you go follow me on Instagram, because I do post a lot on Instagram, like probably around a couple of times daily, and it's not just any bull crap just posts. Like, it's pretty useful stuff. Sometimes you'll get a couple of just cheesy lifestyle stuff here and there, but the majority of my information on Instagram, the majority of my posts, I should say at the very least, they're very informative, and they would help you out a lot if you just go follow that. So I'll probably leave I'll probably put a thing on the screen for you about right here. But anyways, this is my secondary exercise, the dumbbell one arm shoulder press, and this is a pretty good PR because I added a rep to it with 65, and you can tell, like, look at those shoulders, guys. Look at those Boulder shoulders. And that's one thing that I really like about my physique, is that I always feel like it's just because of, like, my more developed back and shoulders, I feel like I got with a more broad look. And guys, let's be real here. Like, the chest is only impressive from the side. If someone looks straight at you, what stands out to you the most is the neck, the neck and how broad you are. And same thing, it's the neck and back, guys. Neck, back, and shoulders. That's like that makes your physique stand out from like the rest of everything. Because honestly, it's like you get a massive chest, but it's like, okay, it's only kind of impressive from the side because you can only see the definition from the side. But let's say your arms, like, I don't know, depending on your muscle bellies, like, your arms can look pretty decent from the front, but I think if you have decent shoulders, that's what stands off more. And your arms only look big if they look at you from the side. Again, the side. I say chest, arms, and butt from the side. And in the front, it's obviously your neck, shoulders, back, because the back also, further proves how wide you are. Oh, sorry, wide width, whatever we were going to call it, and maybe legs. But then again, how many people are actually showing off their legs? How many people get called out for having small legs on a normal day-to-day basis? It's just you fitness people that give a crap about your leg size, don't you? But it doesn't matter. I think everyone should have a fundamental strength, and I think it should be applicable to their sport that they're trying to improve. I mean, obviously, like, for someone like me, where I don't really care about the big three, I don't care to be a powerlifter, so I really don't care about focusing on, like, traditional deadlifts, traditional squats, or traditional just bench press. I focus more on the thing that will probably give me better aesthetics, like incline bench, overhead press, weighted pull-ups, chin-ups, and rack pulls. I'd say those, that and the combination of a few rest pause accessory work, I think that improves my physique better than, sorry, a lot of powerlifters will ever give you, because I don't think bench can give you everything that you need. Hence, I don't think deadlifts can give you the back development that you really want. It's gonna come down to specificity of training. But again, I'm not disowning like any powerlifters, because obviously that's what you guys train for. You guys don't train for aesthetics. You guys just train for pure strength. And I'm more of a mixture of both. But it's like it's like you could say I power lift for lifts that give me aesthetics, and yeah, let's put it like that. But anyways, Here's some machine lateral raises. You know, gotta make those 3D delts. I honestly say that the hardest part about getting the 3D delt look is obviously trying to get the lateral head to grow, because I mean your anterior head of the deltoid, it's like it's gonna grow everywhere. Like, it's not that hard to grow your shoulders from the front, because anytime you press something, it gets worked crazy. And with the rear delts, I think rear delts are a little screwed up, but sorry, not screwed up. Sorry, I was reading the thing. But anyways, here's the exercise I was doing. I was saying, okay, let's go back to pistol squats, and so I had to go back to assisted pistol squats, and I don't know why, but it's like I have a weird problem with like training legs, because sometimes I feel like I want to get better at pistol squats, and so I go do pistol squats. I'm like, I really don't like pistol squats that much, because to be completely honest, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, if I'm gonna start tricking, maybe I should get good at something like pistol squats, because it'd probably be a pretty decent carryover. But then I realized, like, not really, because while it's mainly a balance issue, but it's like it kind of defeats the purpose if I'm doing them assisted though, right? And the thing is, it's not a strength issue. That's the biggest thing, is that I know I have the strength to do pistol squats. The majority of people have the strength to do pistol squats. It's all about trying to get the balance down. And so I figured, like, if I'm doing assisted pistol squats, this is kind of defeating the purpose of actually doing this movement in general anyway. So I might as well just do a traditional squat, and then when I get my body fat back down, maybe I can start doing them again. Because honestly, I think it's just because my body fat percentage is a lot higher than it was beforehand. And so what I would do now is that I would like try to go slower and pause at the bottom, but to be completely honest, I don't think it really matters that much. So I do this for one more week. I did this for the week after, but I don't think I'm going to keep it for that much longer. I feel like this movement is just only catered towards if I'm down towards the lower teens / single digit body fat percentage. So that's the only time I feel like they'd probably be helpful and probably carry over very well into the sport I plan on going into. But anyways, here's the left leg. See, it just defeats the purpose. It's like I'm holding on to something and it's just kind of stupid. But anyways, I always end off a workout with, you guys know this, is a back bridge. And I'm pretty good at these. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm glad I can do this. Not a lot of people can do this. Well, at least like strength training athletes, because not a lot of people can actually really do it. I'd love to see 90%. I'd love to see anyone do these, because I feel like I'm the only one that's back bridging at my gym. So whatevs, you know, not everyone can have the flexibility of a cheerleader. Anyways, here's the PR I was talking about, 140 for 5. This is insane PR, because last time I think I only got 3 when I attempted this, but 140 for 5, guys, like, that's a 5-pound increase for 5 reps overall. I mean, that's really good. Normally, sometimes when I have to, you know, increase the weight, I have to drop a rep, but not this time. This time, it actually, the rep stayed, and that's really good. And so I'm pretty happy about that. And so that means I know, because of that increase of strength and me actually applying that to my body, I know I'm going to grow from that. And that's the thing, guys. Like, you just got to find small areas to improve in. Because even though it's like you can't improve in the set that you really want to, you can still improve in other aspects. Like, you can improve in your second set. Because if obviously it's not even just like, oh, you're like, even though my 5 rep max may not be what I want it to be, but it's like, okay, well, if I get my 7 rep max up, then if I get my 9 rep max up, of course, if I get my 9 rep, it's going to increase my 7 rep, which in turn would increase my 5 rep. So you gotta think in terms of that, because overall it'll just help you. Anyways, here's my next exercise, seated dumbbell shoulder press. These are 65s, and they're just flying up, guys. Because I remember the last time I did these, and I think I got up to 6, and then I tried 70s, and they just weren't going up. But this time I was able to get 8, and so next week when I tried these out and I was doing 70s, oh, I got the 70s up. Just oh yeah, spoiler alert, next week I do 70s pretty relatively easy as well. But anyways, here's the 65s for 8 again. And yes, guys, that's how you want to set up the bench when you're doing this exercise. Mainly because you don't want to have it go straight up because it could put your shoulders in bad alignment and it'll screw you up. But anyways, here's the Cuban press. This exercise is love-hate. I felt like all this pressing actually got to me because currently, right now, 2 weeks after this, the reason why I haven't been recording that much, I had a serious shoulder issue on my left anterior. Well, it's neck and shoulder, and it's due. I actually felt it the most on this exercise. I think it's when I shrugged up and then actually rotated. I think something just like I pulled a muscle, and so for like a week so far, and I even feel it right now today. I felt like the muscle is just destroyed. So right now I'm just letting it recover. But I'm still able to PR on everything, so that's good. Well, here's my next set. We got 25, and I just do 2 sets of 10 because I decide, whatevs. And the Cuban press, like, it's good to a degree. I feel like I don't know, it's one of those exercises where it's not inherently bad. It's just for someone that's in my programming, like my programming doesn't really want to be geared towards this because I feel like it's just all that pressing just gets to me, and it's just lack of energy. But anyways, that's the shoulder workout for the past 2 weeks. But here it's the last leg exercise, which is this pistol squats, and I do 3 sets of 3, and again, like, kind of defeats the purpose of the exercise because it's like I might as well just actually overload on actual weight because it's obvious that I'm too strong. I'm too strong for pistol squats, and it's just kind of like it's just balance. And I swear to God, it's because of my body weight. I stored most of my fat up in my upper body.